Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hear me please. Our requirement this time,
Mm-hmm.
75,000 metric ton.
75,000 metric tons, yes.
Yeah. First shipment, 50,000. Second month, 20,000. Then 20,000. Then 20,000.
50,000, 20,000, 20,000.
Right.
Okay. All right, who's the end buyer?
And by Bangladesh.
The government of Bangladesh is the end buyer?
Yeah, from Bangladesh.
No, I'm asking you, is the government of Bangladesh the end buyer?
Government. No, not government. This is private.
Is it a private company that's the end buyer?
Yeah, private company.
Okay, all right. Have you done business with them before, or are you the private company?
Private company, right.
Are you the private company?
Yeah, private company.
No, I'm asking you, are you the private company that's making the purchase for the government of Bangladesh?
Yeah, I know so many companies purchasing.
Oh, so you're the broker.
They supply Bangladesh.
Okay, so you know the guy that's doing the purchase, is that correct?
Sorry?
So you know the private companies that is purchasing the 75,000 metric tons for the Bangladesh government, is that accurate?
No, they are for private marketing. Not government.
I understand.
Understand?
Yes, so they are a private company. They are the end buyer. Mr. Brandy, we want to get that end buyer on the line.
I am the representative of end buyer.
Yes, we need to speak with the end buyer so that we can complete the compliance call. And we have to assure that they have the tender, that they've already won the tenure. And if they've won the tenure, they'll have a letter.
I know there is another tender. It's a big company, 10 billion, $2 billion, no, 2 billion liters, 2 crore liters, bottle. That is another tender. Understand? That is not for this inquiry.
Okay, so which one is for the? Which one's for the 75,000 metric tons?
That is another tender, international tender. If you like, you can participate in the tender.
No, we don't participate in tenders.
I am asking you right now. This is for private company.
Yes, so we need to get the private company on a call to speak with them.
Sorry?
We need to speak with the private company that is purchasing the 75,000 metric tons. Do you know their phone number?
You can talk with them.
Okay, when can we talk to them?
I can understand you. You want to talk with that private company direct.
Yes.
But this time, now we can talk with you.
Yes. We want to talk with the private company so that we can give them the appropriate information necessary that we can give them the discount. We have to see what bank they're banking with. And
we can give you all information, don't worry.
Okay.
All
right. Okay, Brandy, get the information to contact that end buyer, and then let's set up a call with them.
All right. What I'll do now, since the network is breaking, I will just have to create a group for 3 of us. If possible, Mr. Golam can add their partner in there, and then every information can be passed through the group. I don't know how.
That's fine. Okay. All right, good deal.
Okay.
All right, thank you, gentlemen.
Perfect.
All right, bye. Okay, so in these cases, when we're dealing with the government, especially the government of Bangladesh, they have a certain process and procedure that they go through. Most of the Bangladesh government issues the tenders. The tenders are like an award when people are bidding for when people are bidding for the fulfillment opportunity, they are awarded that tender. And what IBEX Global does is we don't participate in the tender. We participate in fulfilling the order itself. Because there's a fee associated, hold on over here, with the 10-year winnings. So again, what we want to do, as we do with all our buyers, we demand unequivocally, non-negotiable, that we chat with the end buyer, the man who holds the bag of money, that guy, the guy that's writing the check, the guy that has in this particular case, it's 75,000 metric tons, and it's probably going to be about 850 a metric ton. So this guy is going to have at least $63,750,000 in his account, or have a credit line of such a dutiable amount. Now, again, in the compliance call, we want to do three things. Number one, are you the end buyer? Are you the person that is purchasing the tender for the government? Are you that guy? He says yes. Next question is, are you using your own money, your own cash, your own bag? He says yes. Do you have $63,750,000 in your account, or have a credit line of such an amount? He says yes. Now we're talking. We can move forward. Have you dealt with them before, etc., so forth. We can go into the fleet claim. So that's why it's so important when you're chatting with people. Who are you? Are you the buyer or the broker? Listen carefully, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of our affiliates say, well, I can't understand what they're saying. There's a secret to understanding people with broken English. If you close your eyes and listen real closely, you can hear what they're saying, because when you close your eyes, it works for me. I'm able to hear what they're saying. I'm used to talking to them, but that may help you to understand people if you just listen real carefully and kick out the key words. But at any rate, you want to make sure they're that person. I just got a client from him. He says, I have another old-time client from Spain who wants sunflower seed going to Egypt. Okay. So yeah, we can get him on the phone here. We had another call coming up in 15 minutes. But at any rate, that's what the compliance call is all about. And once you identify that they're not the man who holds the bag of money, or the woman who holds the purse, then you set up an additional call for further clarification information for the compliance call. Okay? And that's how we do it. Now, we have another deal here that's on the table, number 850. 850, we've been working with them to get okay, here we are, 15 minutes, yes. So it's 12:39, 49:50, 7 minutes. 7 minutes. We have a call in 7 minutes. Now this guy here, this is an interesting deal. This gentleman has this gentleman has like 5 different deals at once. But the issue that he has is these deals are all going to 5 different locations, destination ports. Furthermore, he wants to deal with only the factory. Now, when his deals are 2,500 metric tons and 500 metric tons, we cannot sequester a factory, so more than likely it's going to go through a brokerage or a reseller like IBEX Global. And some buyers do not want to deal with brokers or intermediaries or whatnot. And so before you submit a deal, this is why you want to do the compliance call with the buyers, to make darn sure that you're okay with the process and procedure. If you're not, then we're not going to hook you up with the buyer, the supplier rather, okay? So that's what's going on with this, and we have that meeting in probably about 4 minutes. We have another situation here. It says, do you, and this is, let me just give you an example of what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen. This is our board. Do you have verified supplier for canola oil? Yes. Okay, and this is what we do all day. All right, and here's the one where the soybean oil right here. This guy here. That's the 15-minute call. We got a call with that one in 15 minutes. And this one, this guy here, we can text him. We else got, let's see what else we got here. See all these ones with the greens? That stuff that's coming up. Here's one right here, cashew. All right. He wants, looking for moisture should exceed 1%. Also should be free of arsenic, so on, so on, most one. Okay. So they're talking about sulfur. Okay? So this guy went about sulfur. So that's the specifications. That's our specifications. Now this gentleman, he had his specifications here. You see? Now, our specifications are here. Now, I'm going to take some time to look at this and make sure that it matches. So rather than do that, I'm just going to ask him, is it cool? Oops. This is another computer here. And so we're going to ask the buyer, does it match? Okay. All right. We have 4 minutes for the call. We also have this deal here, agree to procedures and issue ICPO. Okay, great. The other one here, number 315, if they request not the original, etc. Okay, so we have probably about, and it gets kind of interesting because we got deal after deal after deal in here. So we may have 25 or 30 deals running through the pipeline today during Ramadan. Like I said, we, during the time of war and all that kind of stuff, we are on the move, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll show you how to do this. So we're going to put in here, please have buyer review the specs. Okay, so, all right. Please have buyer review the specs. Okay, and then we move on. Okay, so that's on that, this guy here, they, okay. All right, so what is the origin and price of the canola oil? Kenya. And the price is, I think it was 900. Let's just say 900. That's for the canola oil that this guy wanted. And he can sell it for $9.50. Okay, so we have 2 minutes to call time. Let's go ahead and get over here to this call. Let's see if it works. Sometimes the Google Meet doesn't work on all the different ones. Because I haven't worked with it. Again, we got another system up. Hopefully it works. But if it doesn't, we can always jump on the other call. Okay, so in this case, the camera's not coming on this deal, so we have to jump on this one. So normally we operate with 2 to 3 computers, and we have 3 cell phones going, 3 numbers going, and 3 computers going at the same time. Each one, I mean, some people have those other, like 5 or 6 screens that they all share. I'm going to get to that point at some point, but I just put them up the way it is. Whatever works for you, ladies and gentlemen. There's no right or wrong way. So let's get back to this guy here. Okay. We're asking to join. Now, remember, this guy's one with 25, it's 4 different deals. 25,000 metric tons a month, 3 times. And then there's another with 5 containers followed by 5,000 metric tons per month. They're going to 3 different destinations, Djibouti or Spain, Italy, whatever the hell it is. And what we got to do in this case is clarify that, number 1, he's the buyer, the man who holds the bag of money. And number 2, that he's okay with how this thing is going to jump off, how it's put together, and that it's going to go through brokerships. The main thing that he needs to be concerned with is the specifications going to be conduit and matching the specifications that he has. So that's the main thing when dealing with capital partners of this nature. This guy here, let's see, why he's not coming on. Let's see where he's at. My good man, y'all on? Yes, I'm ready. Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, so this should be ready for the call. Let's get him in here. Okay. All right, so it looks like they're not coming on. All right. Time is of the essence. Okay, so, and this is why, another reason why you always want to speak with the end buyer, because it might be a bunch of hockey puck. If you can't get the end buyer on the phone to do a compliance call, you damn sure can't get them on the phone call when it's time to close the deal. And the most times when you're talking to these buyers, they may be another one of the joker brokers. So you want to make sure who you're talking to. And anyone who's not willing to get on the camera and show their face may not be the one. Oftentimes, and it depends on what type of deal it is, what we do is require, and this is one of the things that we do. When we talk to the buyer, there's nothing wrong with having them to where is it at here? It's not uncommon for me to sometimes ask my buyers to hold your passport up right next to your face and see if that's the same person. That's key. And anybody who's not willing to do that, it's probably a fraud account. So we have all kind of little tools and knickknacks that we hold on. That we employ in Ibex Global. Yes, sir. What did? What's that? Is he there? So that's one of the things that we do to verify who they are. Okay, good. Greetings.
Greetings, greetings.
Yes, my good man. Thank you for joining our call here. All right, I just wanted to go over a couple of things. I know I've asked you before, but you are the actual end buyer. Is that correct?
No, he is the mandate. He is the mandate and the best.
Okay. Is there a possibility we can get the buyer on the phone, the actual man who holds the bag of money?
Not yet. For the buyer, we need seller.
Pardon me?
For buyer, we need seller.
We have the seller. We have the seller ready to go. The seller has been verified by our team, and we have to do. It's mandatory that we have a compliance call with the buyer. Number one, to make sure that they are the ones that completed the LOI. Number two, to make sure that the allocation or the request has not been fulfilled. And number three, we want to make sure that our process and procedure is okay, because I noticed that one of the requests was that they did not want to deal with a broker. They wanted the FCO directly from the supplier or the factory. And with these small orders, sometimes it might be the actual factory and sometimes it's a reseller. So that's why we want to talk to the end buyer. We don't want to waste time or waste his time. So what is the situation with that?
Okay. Let me introduce Francisco. Let me introduce Francisco to you.
Okay.
And actually, he has the authority to confirm the order and give you the SBLC. So we can go forward. And in the meantime, I will tell you that I'm waiting for the SCO or the FCO from you, so that on the basis of that, I will make the ICPO for you.
Yes, exactly.
Since there is only, yes, I am correct.
Yes, exactly. So what we're looking to do,
But about your SEO you send me are some minor mistakes in that, and the spell mistakes, or the sign you are on the SEO are a digitally implant, not the handwritten SEO. That the LOI I send you have the handwritten sign.
Okay, that's true, but no, that's not our procedure. That's not our procedure. That's not the procedure. So if you want to move forward, you must follow our procedure, which is very simple. We just have to speak with it.
You didn't sign your procedure.
No, what I'm saying is we need to speak with the buyer first. After we speak with the buyer,